everyone, it's Laura. So today I'm going to share with you an update for my Pokemon project pan. This project was started by Heather Dean and it is a fantastic ladies collab project. So I'm just going to go in order of the prompts. So first prompt is Squirtle, and that is an item that is blue or cool toned. And for that I was working on this Pacifica eye pencil in the shade Gunmetal. So I'll show you what it looked like before. And this is what it's looking like now. I have used this a bunch and I think I've sharpened it 2 or 3 times. I've been wearing it actually as an eye base. I'm not wearing it today, but I did wear it as an eye base a bunch, and I've worn it as an eyeliner as well. So definitely progress there. Next up is Bulbasaur, so that's something that's green or neutral. And for that I was working on this Mario Badescu setting spray. And I was about here the last check-in, and now I'm all the way down here. There's only the littlest bit left, like maybe a week's worth. I really tried hard to get this finished for this update, but it didn't happen. So I'm going to introduce something to replace it since there's really the littlest bit left. So I'm going to be replacing it with an eyeshadow from this Urban Decay Vice 2 palette. This shade Damaged is a green shade, and my goal is to hit pan on that. No! Sora just knocked over 2 of my Urban Decay eyeshadow palettes and they fell on the floor. And I was so worried that they were getting to be completely shattered, but actually they are fine. That is good. Next up we have Charmander, and that is something red. Sora has the zoomies. He just keeps running in and out of this room. Sorry. As I was saying, Charmander, red, orange, or warm tone. So I chose this Me lip product. I will show you what it looked like before. And this is what it's looking like now. Definitely some progress. This was my main lip product that I was using these past couple months, so I've sharpened it a bunch. So I'm really hoping I can get this done by the next check-in. Not gonna lie, I'm not really the biggest fan of this lip product. I like the color, but it's really thick. I don't know. It's very thick. That's all I could say, I guess. So I'll be excited when that's done. Next we have Pikachu, and that is something yellow. And I was working on the Too Faced banana powder, so I will show you what it looked like before. Okay, so the thing with this powder is the bananas that are in the powder, they are like more hardly pressed, I guess, than the other powders, so they don't wear away as fast. And the problem I was having was every time I would go to use it, just chunks of where the banana was would just fall out. And it was getting really annoying, so I wound up repressing it. So I'm going to show you what it looked like before I repressed it. There's a pretty big pan. And this is what it looks like now that I repressed it. I mixed up the bananas, and now I don't have that chunking, like chunks falling off problem. Like, this works much better now that the bananas are like mixed in with the rest of the powder. So I'm gonna keep going with that. Okay, next we have Team Rocket, and that's a trio. So I was working on the La Bayette trio. I'll show you what it looked like before. And this is what it's looking like now. I don't feel like it looks that much different from the last time, but I have used it. I've used it an additional 9 times, so that brings me to a total of 16 times. My goal is to hit pan or use it 25 times, so slowly getting there. You can see some dips, especially in the top 2 shades. I think I'll probably get to the 25 uses first before I hit pan. I'm not sure. Okay, there's 3.4 grams of product in this whole thing. So just a little bit over 1 gram for each color, I suppose. Yeah. I think I'll hit the 25 uses before I hit pan, but we'll see. Do you mind? Look at this one. Don't you even think about it. Oh, he's trying to drink my tea. Oh, you knocked the tea bag out of it. Yep, it's on the ground now. So the next one is Ash, and I was working on a Too Faced bronzer from a very, very, very old holiday palette. So I'll show you what it looked like before. And this is what it's looking like now. I don't feel like there's really that much difference. I did use it as an actual bronzer a bunch of times, so I feel like I did wear down this side, but yeah, still going with that. Not really sure if I'm going to be able to get it finished, but I'm definitely going to try. We have Brock, and that's something you love, and I was working on this Paula's Choice face lotion, so I was here, and now I am down to here where it says moisturizing. That's actually a lot more than I thought was going to be used, because I haven't been using this every day. Usually I use a face moisturizer every day because I have dry skin, but this summer has just been so hot and so humid, and like even with the AC on, I put the lotion on and it just sits on the top of my face and then just kind of melts off, which is so disgusting. So I hadn't been using it for a while, but yeah, that's still pretty decent progress. I'm happy with that. Next we have Misty, and that is a gimme product. So I was working on this Milani eyebrow pencil, and there was only the littlest bit left, and I was able to finish it. It was a very creamy product, a little bit too creamy for my liking. I feel like because it was so creamy, it was also a tidbit dark, even though it is in the shade taupe. And I'm going to be replacing that with, this perfume sample from Atelier Cologne. I'm sorry, my French is not good. I took Italian in high school and college, and now I'm learning Japanese, so French is not my forte. And this is called Cedrin Environ. I'm sorry, I completely butchered that. I don't know if you can see it, but this is the scent. This is what the scent is called. This one. I'm going to be working on this one. I really want to get all of these samples used up before we leave. Next up we have Palette Town, and that is something that is comfortable, and I was working on this. I think it's marketed as a concealer, but I used it as a primer. This is a Nude Maker Gel Lotion Essence Gel Makeup Based Sunscreen Color Controller from Majolica Majorca. It has SPF 50, so I really liked using this when I was doing outdoor stuff like hiking or swimming or whatever. To me, it's kind of more like a tinted moisturizer. I didn't really found it to be like a concealer, but whatever. I was able to finish it. I'm going to be replacing it with this cushion foundation from La Bayette. So this is what we're looking like. I mean, there's really not much to see. It's a cushion. I've already been using this a bunch over the summer, and I really like it for the summer. Like, it's been super hot and sweaty, but this is really lightweight, so I've really been enjoying wearing this. I don't really feel like I have that much left. I have already been flipping the cushion back and forth, and even taking the cushion and just kind of stamping it on my face at this point, so not a whole ton left. So I definitely think this will be done by the next check-in, but I thought I would just throw it in this project. Okay, so next up is Gary, and that's a hyped product, and I chose the Milani eyeshadow primer. So I'll show you what it looked like before. And this is what it's looking like now. So I feel like this whole top portion is kind of empty, and most of the product is down here towards the base. So still going along with that. Next we have Professor Oak, and that is something that is helpful, and I chose this mascara from Maybelline, the Lashionista mascara, and I'm still working on that. And the last two products were nail polishes from Mew and Mewtwo. These are the nail polishes. I don't believe I used this one even once, and I think I did wear this one once with an eyeshadow on the top. I think it was this glitter shadow, and that came out pretty cool. I did like that, but I'm just really not feeling these colors. But for the next check-in, it's going to be fall time, so I'm thinking I'll probably have more uses on these for then. Maybe I'm actually might throw these away because I'm not exactly sure when we're moving, but I'm hoping it's soon, so I don't know. I'm not taking these with me, so if we leave before they're done, I'm gonna throw them away, but for now I'm just gonna leave them in until I get a definite date of when we're moving. Okay, so that's pretty much everything. So just a quick recap. For this update, I finished this eyebrow pencil and this nude maker gel from Majolica Majorica. I also pretty much have this one done. I'm just gonna consider it done. And I'm replacing these items with a perfume sample, a cushion foundation, and a green eyeshadow from this Urban Decay palette. Okay, and that's everything. I'll see you next time. Bye!